WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American over here in Germany, often reviewing rare and exotic whiskeys. Well, this classifies as rare and exotic whiskeys, an independently bottled Aberfeldy, part of the Horsemen and Archangels series from Signatory Vintage in cooperation with Kirsch, here the importer in Germany. This was distilled 2013, bottled 2023. It is 10 years of age. It's a 1st-fill Oloroso Sherry Butt because we have 1,343 bottles of this. And it's bottled in cask strength at 58.7% ABV. Now, this has a Whiskybase number of 241558. And the recommended retail price way back when was 109 euros. Way back when is a year ago, basically in November of 2023. Now, what am I going to compare it to? You can guess, is it Buna 12? No, it's going to be Edredauer 12. I thought about the Buna because I can get this bottle also now at the moment for 88 euros. So it's actually 15 euros cheaper than this. Does it have to do with the decanter bottle? Or does it have to do with the fact that the Archangels and Horsemen series was a little bit of a hyped product range with, I'm going to call this interesting labels. Do you see this? Do you see how much beige is on there? It's almost like vanilla, all right? This did not at all catch my attention. There have been labels that I go, oh, I really want that one. I mean, a lady over here in Germany, she put a unicorn with rainbows on a label. It's like, I need that, all right? And this was like, I don't know. I mean, really? It just looks so like something from 1978. It just didn't catch me. All right, so in the Horsemen and Archangel series, we had a Whitlow, 10 years of age. We had the Aberfeldy we have here. We had an Aberlauer, 11 years age, Ballachin 10, Coile 10, and the Ben Nevis, which was 8. Now, the Ben Nevis, because it's Ben Nevis, and it was Oloroso Sherry Butt and a second fill port pipe, it was a unique combination of products with only 1,336 bottles. It was highly sought after. And so at the moment, the original price was also around 105. At auctions, it's 120 at the moment. Interesting enough, this was 100 and... as I said here, 109, and at the moment it's going on auction for like 95. So it's not an investment bottle. This is not something people are looking at and going, oh, I'm going to put it away and put it back on the auction in 3 years and I'm going to get a lot of money. No, it's still in shops. There are still 36 different online shops that have this bottle. 36! Oh yeah, the recommended retail price was $119. I'm sorry, forgive me, not $109, $119, and I can actually get it at the moment for $99. So it's dropped 20% in price, or 20 euros already. Why? Because it's just sitting like lead in the shelves. This is batch 3. I think there should be a batch 4 already from Edredauer 12, because this is flying off the shelves. This is the great value for money. This is not. Did you understand that I'm a little biased already to this bottle? Now I've tried it. On the nose, it's like, oh, look, another sherry product. It could have been Aberlauer. It could have been Aberfeldy. It could have been a Glenfiddich. It could have been a Glenlivet. It could have been any distillery in the Highlands or Speyside that does not produce peated whiskey. And it's like, well, I don't know. It's just totally covered by that sherry moment. And it's not a dark, rich sherry moment either. And there's a little bit of oak spice on the nose, and there's not much sweetness there. Over here, Edredauer has a spicy, herbal, I can't say dirty, but it's a complexity that I really love, just like Buna. Buna has such a complexity as well. If you look at their stills, there's a reason for that. They're not the Glenmorangie with the long, tall, giraffe type of necks and the line arms. They get the whiskey, the ethanol over that little hump when they distill, and that's it. Not much reflux. And sometimes that's very, very good. And often whiskeys with very little reflux on pot stills and sherry just work fabulously. Now, Aberfeldy belongs to Bacardi. Bacardi's brand is Dewar's. Dewar's sold in 2022 42 million bottles of whiskey in the world. Now, since about 12 years, they put the Aberfeldy brand back on the market as a single malt. They now sell about 1.2 million bottles. So it means for every bottle of Aberfeldy that is sold, they sell 40 bottles of Dewar's. That's crazy, isn't it? You make money with lower shelf supermarket whiskeys than you do with single malts, and especially not high-end single malts like this. And I think Signatory Vintage together with Kirsch Import had a good idea, but they overstretched in the price. They did bring out this year actually an Aberfeldy in their small batch series. That's the Speyside M. I don't have it. For 69 euros, that was great. I thought they had actually brought out a 100 proof Aberfeldy. That would have been fantastic at 42 euros. And then you have something like this, 119. It's just now. This is a 79-89 euro bottle, normal. Back then, last year, the market was still hyped. And people were buying things. And this is when they actually pushed it a little too far. And 36 online shops with 1,300 bottles just shows it's just sitting there like lead in the shelves. Let's try it. It's been a while since I've had such an astringent, it just sucks all the saliva out of your cheeks here, whiskey. Hardly any sweetness at all, even a bitterness of the wood here. I am not partial to this. I had done a bottle share. I put the bottle in a special place, and I only did 40 of the 70 CLs, and I just forgot about it for a year. I've been cleaning up my office, my studio here, and it's like, oh look, I did a video, but no, I didn't. Wow, how did that happen? It's got an alcohol sharpness in there. We got some orange peel going on in there. We got a little bit of even cedar wood going on. Pepper. It's not great. This is a C- whiskey. Value for money, 119. It's a D-. At 99 at the moment, it's a solid D. No, thank you. I'll pass. All right. Over here, though, as a little bit of a reward for myself, I get to once again enjoy the Edredauer 12 cask strength. I don't care if you buy batch 1, 2, 3, or even, I haven't tried the 4 yet. I hope it's coming soon. These are just fantastic whiskeys. If you can get the Buna 12 cask strength, if you can get the Edredauer 12 cask strength, both of these for under 100 euros, you're going to be so much happier than this. And this is my question. If you had 100 euros, $100, £100 burning a hole in your pocket, you needed an age-stated, at least 10 years, double digits, sherry cask strength whiskey. Doesn't have to be single barrel. These aren't single barrels. The Buna 12 isn't single barrel. This isn't even single barrel. It just has to be cask strength, age-stated sherry. What would you buy? I would buy the Buna 12. And after I had 2 or 3 bottles bunkered away, I'd go for the Edredauer and buy 2 or 3 of those. And then it's like, I don't know. I mean, these are just so fantastic bottles. Why do I need something else? Personal opinion. What's your opinion? Write it down in the chat and let us all know, and let us have a little bit of insight into your experience with cask strength, age-stated single malt with sherry bombs maybe. Thank you very much for watching, liking, subscribing, telling others. See you real soon here. Whiskey Jason. Bye-bye.